this message is going to be for a divine masculine with the gift of telepathy. Now, divine feminine, you are more than welcome to cross watch. I will certainly be talking about your energy quite a bit in this reading as well, but just know that this is going to be more of a what to expect. Okay, so your divine masculine, he is not here yet, but he is on the way, and it is giving heavy communication, particularly online. Okay, like DMs and things like that, especially if you are not into online dating. All right, but let's just jump right in. So divine masculine, I am getting that you are going through some growing pains right now. And when I say that, I am never talking about age. You know, we all go through different challenges and lessons and things at every different point in our life that are even like specific to that point in life, right? Like even becoming a grandparent for the first time or something like that, you know? So growing pains has nothing to do with age to me, because again, you're supposed to grow up and go through every new challenge at every different point in your life, right? So, but you are going through some interesting growing pains. And I am getting that one of these growing pains is that your type is changing, okay? And I will get back into that, but I want to talk a little bit more about this gift of telepathy for you and kind of get through my channel messages first. So, the way that your gift of telepathy is being presented to you is kind of unique. Like, I am picking up on someone who maybe you don't quite know yet that this is a gift that you have, or maybe it's just something that you wouldn't say out loud, that maybe you are struggling to even own yourself, even though you know that something is going on. Okay, so I'm getting, for example, like with movies. Okay, you are someone that you know the outcome. Okay, you know what's going to happen in a movie like immediately. I mean, without any like foreshadowing, without even like the actors saying anything that would be leading, right? Okay, you also like know what the actors are going to say before they say it. All right? So like movies and shows and things like that is like one way that the divine is able to make this gift of yours a little bit more clear, okay? I bet that something else that happens to you all the time is if you think of someone, and even like barely even trying, but within like the day or two, they will call or text you, okay? Now, I don't really like giving these parts of the message, but I am picking up on that you may have lost someone, and this made your gifts come on stronger. It's actually giving you like new gifts, okay? I'm getting like clairaudience, okay? You can hear through the veil, like claircognizance and clear sentience as well, so clear knowing and clear feeling, okay? I'm getting like you like Dr. Joe Dispenza, okay? That's actually really good. So you may be called to fast as well to get closer to your gifts. But something that Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about, when he is teaching like meditation and things like that, is to take your attention off of your body, okay? Off of like, being hungry or having to do this, that, or the other. Like, take your attention off of your body and set your intentions, right? So when you do that and you fast for a day or two, especially with the intention of, getting closer to God and taking your attention off of your body and feeling closer to your gifts, this is really powerful. It absolutely does work, and yeah, I really encourage it personally. But I want to start out by saying here that you are changing. Again, you're going through some sort of like growing pains, like in terms of your tastes as well, okay? Now, you have taken some sort of leap of faith on like a download that you have gotten from the divine, okay? And I do get that you have made some sort of difficult decision in letting someone go that you have been on again, off again with for a little while. And I do get that this person is more, this was more of like a looks based connection, okay? That like, you were just really attracted to the way that this person looks, but you have changed, like I said, and you're going through growing pains and your gifts are opening up, and you are wanting someone who can meet your depth now, okay? And it's something that you want, and for someone to grow with you in this way. Now, what this has done, it's like taking you out of like the hangman position. Like your perspective has changed, okay? And you're starting to see others differently, particularly other love interests, okay? And there is someone in your energy, and I don't feel that you have met yet, but it feels close to me because now that this shift has happened in you, it's sort of been like a ping on the energy of the divine feminine as well, and especially because this divine feminine is a high priestess. Okay, she knows her energy, okay? She's also very close and very in tune with her spirit team, okay? So this is someone who is really already operating in her gifts, okay? Someone who is very nurturing, okay? You or her could be a water sign, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also get that Archangel Michael is very present in one of y'all's energy, okay? He may have like come in and just like cut away like a lot of the nonsense so you could really see people on a spiritual level, especially in order to be happy and get this equal give and take that it really is what you want and that's in your heart, okay? But this divine feminine, she really admires where you have come from, what you have built, Okay, she appreciates that nothing was really handed to you. Okay, that you've really made your own way. And I do get that this was lacking in your past connections. All right. This divine feminine is like a dream come true. Okay. Now, here's what's also interesting about your divine feminine, and this is going to be a really sweet surprise for you, and especially because you have grown in such a beautiful way, divine masculine, but your divine feminine is actually still your type. Okay. Okay, so I am picking up on a divine masculine who, I'm just gonna say it, like some curvy, particularly up top. Okay, you like them busty. Okay, nothing wrong with that, but there's a lot of that out here as far as your divine feminine goes. Okay, so there is something about you still like having a lot of physical passion towards your divine feminine, and there's a lot going on there that she is still your type, but it's just what was missing on the inside. Okay. Mentally, in her heart, spiritually especially. Okay, now her gifts are also linked to some sort of like abundance. Okay, and this is how this works in a lot of like divine feminine, divine masculine relationships, is that, you know, the divine feminine can use that divine feminine energy of creation and intuition to add to your pentacles. Okay, and also be really good guidance in terms of what doors are closing in order to protect the wealth that you build together. Okay, and also what doors are opening that will lead to more abundance, more of that energy of building an empire. Okay, like you need that divine feminine energy to see. Okay, okay, I was just like really channeling right there. Okay, I'm also, yeah, both of y'all's gifts are tied to resources. Okay, and I'm also getting that your divine feminine is also in the public eye in some way. Okay, so she could already have some sort of a, like a following or something like that. All right. Okay, I'm seeing D, M, T, and P. Okay, 888 is coming up. All right, both of you like the same numbers. Okay, and I don't know why this is coming up as well, because I don't really want to say anything else about the past because y'all have such a bright future, but I'm getting that you have both dealt with like third party connections and interferences. Okay, and so you're going to both be able to provide like a safe space for each other in that way. Okay, like deep trust for your partner. All right. And I've been seeing 555 as well all day today, and that's coming up again too. All right. So quick changes. Okay. Anything else? Okay. I think that's it for now, y'all. Yep, I'm going to leave this one here. Let me know if any of this resonates. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you and for trusting me with your energy. You know, I'm always pulling for you and rooting for you, and I will see you in the next one.